with some general comments, and we'll ask for the questions directed to the student athletes. Coach?
Really proud of this group of girls, and first of all, let me just say that Coach Anderson has done a great job at Commerce, and those kids fought hard and fought back. And I think that says a lot about Coach Anderson and what she's doing there. And they're very talented and scary. Give them another year or two and, well, scary. But I just want to say congratulations to Coach Anderson on a great year. I thought that our kids really did a good job of game planning, of focusing in on what they needed to do and remembering from the last time we played them where our mistakes were and our weaknesses and how we needed to improve them. Thought the first couple of minutes we kind of played a little bit defeated even. I mean, I remember the first time out, them coming over and their heads were hung, and I said, what are y'all doing? That's not what we do. Get your heads up. We're fine. We're going to go to war. It's going to be a whole long game. And they did. I think we came back out and maybe went on a 10-0 run or something like that. And I think it certainly starts with this girl on my left right here. Shantiqua had a great game. She's had 2 great games back-to-back. She certainly has that game face on, and she's ready to play. And she just really battled inside. When they made their run in the second half, she was on the bench with 4 fouls. So you can see how much our defensive rebounding centers around her. I thought that Casey was great all night long. I think that she's certainly had that look in her eyes and shooting the ball great. And when people are leaving her open, she's making them pay for that. And I can go down the list. I mean, I thought Raven Gerald played a really nice game and had 12 assists to 3 turnovers, which is great for her and for anyone actually. And then of course Devin getting a double-double as well. So just really proud of their execution of the game plan and understanding what we need to do. And I really want to say that my staff did an awesome job too. I thought Coach Cole and Megan McLean and Jared Boyd did a fantastic job of getting them game ready.
Okay, so we'll start with you. You got out of the gates hot. Y'all were kind of slow, and you helped ignite the offense a little bit. What contributed, shooting so well today?
Just really, we've talked all year just about if they leave you open, you just got to knock it down, and that's what shooters do. And just really understanding your role on the team, and when you can see that we're struggling or they're doubling inside, that opens it up. And so, and it opens it up, we knock it down, we're relieving our post players too. And I just think that shows our team's depth. I mean, I don't know how they can stop us if we're going to knock the shot down outside and then or try to double inside, whatever. It just shows our team unity and how we just work together to get things done.
Sean, you started the tournament with a great performance yesterday. Top that today. You're going to have to top that tomorrow again, right?
Yes, she is.
Can you just talk about how you've been so hot on the court and how you've led the team?
It's a mentality of refusing to lose, and for my 2 teammates who can't get on the court and who want to be out there with us, it's basically everything I do is for them.
Mm-hmm. Sean, as Coach mentioned, they went on a run whenever you were on the bench. How much do you think that says to your presence in the paint?
I think it means a lot, but at the same time, I think our team needs to refocus. So I try to help them as much as I can by being on the bench. If I can get Devin attention, she gets everybody else's attention on the court, and we'll get back on track with things until I'm able to get back on the court.
And Sean, can you talk about your aggressiveness in the post and just your team's aggressive play offensively?
Well, we knew they were going to try to pressure us, so it's a matter of attacking the paint. I mean, we settle sometimes for either trying to get in, force it into the post, or shooting the 3. And before the game started, I told everybody, we have to attack the paint, attack. They either do 2 things. They're going to foul you, or they're going to let you score, or a third thing, we're going to miss. So either way it goes, that was one thing that I think we did well tonight is attacking.
Krista, the team as a whole, looking back over the season, got out of the gate slow, but as the team has developed, it seems to have come at the same time that your point guard, Raven Gerald, has learned to develop more about what the system's all about.
Absolutely. Raven came to us from New Jersey all the way to West Texas, and so she kind of felt like a fish out of water in every aspect. I mean, in Canyon, at WT, on the court, even with her teammates that didn't know her, and even with coaches, and I think that she has done a great job of buying into the system and figuring out how how to contribute and what I want from her and what I need from her. And I think too, we just went through a lot of growing pains early. We went through lots of injuries and to key players that really set us apart. Not to mention going and playing, number 1, number 8, number 15 right out of the gates. And that's just things that you're not supposed to win, championships in November. You're supposed to win them in March, and hopefully, that's what we're on track to do.
How big was Jordan Bessels off the bench today?
She was great. She was great. We've said all the time that people that are on our bench have to understand their roles and that they've got to come in and take what's given to them. And Jordan's a great shooter. She's got a great mid-range shot, and she can rebound. It's just getting her to buy into that all the time, believing in herself more so. She buys in. It's just believing in herself. But I thought that her just knocking down some shots early really gave us a lot of confidence.
Coach, season high 87 points. Previous was 82. Can you just talk about what that means to your team and your offense?
Yeah.
To do that in the conference tournament?
Well, I was a little bit in shock when I said at halftime we had 46. I was like, do we even score 46 in a game sometimes? But I think that is efficiency. I think our kids are really being efficient with the basketball and taking good shots. And I don't know what our percentage was from the floor, and I don't think it was very good late. But I think that's just working the offense, understanding who needs the ball and when and where, and then also just understanding their roles and knowing like if something's not broke, then you don't fix it, and so if we're getting shots off of Sean, why do we go somewhere else until we need to? And when she came off the floor, then Devin did, and then Jordan did, and then Casey did. So it's just one of those things where they're really coming together, and the chemistry. I'll tell you this: the chemistry off the court is what's making that happen on the court.
Coach, talk about the rebounding difference. The last time you played them, they had a 17-3 lead in offensive rebounds in the first half alone.
Yeah.
Talk about what the difference was today compared to that game in rebounding.
We learned. We're a lot smarter today than we were eight days ago. For one thing, we went to a zone a lot quicker this game, and it gives us inside position. Secondly, our guards did a really good job of closing out and blocking out on their shooters instead of running past them or trying to just get a hand up and letting the shooter go and just go right past us. So I think just a unified effort for the most part. But another thing is just that our kids understand that's part of our game plan, and that they knew that we gave up way too many the last game and we couldn't afford to do it again.
Casey, it's never easy playing the same team 3 times, especially with only about a week gap. Can you just talk about as a player how you and the team mentally, came out to play this game?
We really had to prepare. I mean, it was all mental preparation because we have just such a quick turnaround. And we knew that rebounding was going to be huge. I mean, really the difference in the game. And so that's we talked a lot about rebounding and really just being determined. I mean, this team is so determined, and I think that's what matters. I mean, we're refusing to lose, and that's all we did. I mean, that's how we prepare. We're just like we're not losing. And so with short turnarounds, that's all you got to do. It's mental, and you just got to refuse to lose.
Talking about short turnarounds, championship games tomorrow, Coach. How do you keep the team focused and with such a short period of time to prepare for the game?
They're on a mission, and I don't think that we have to worry about them not being focused. I think that it's one of those things where it'll be a great game tomorrow, no matter who it is, and they are hungry. They want a championship, and that's a great championship for them to get. And I think too, that's possibly the only way we get into the regional tournament is if we win it. So we've got a little extra motivation there.
Coach, do you mind commenting on last night's incident?
Incident? No, I don't actually. It was just kind of a crazy deal. And what I want to say most about that is that the city of Allen hosting this tournament has been incredible. We love coming here. The city of Allen does a great job. But I just have to tell you that the people at Presbyterian Hospital across the street were just as great. And, I mean, they got me in and out, and it was just an unfortunate deal. And as soon as I was like, can it wait till Monday? And they said no. I said then, this is the deal, and every one of them that went through. So I really want to thank Dr. Smith and his entire staff. Everybody I came in contact with just took great care of me, but just a crazy little appendectomy. Yeah.
Sean's a beast on the boards. You're a beast.
Well.
And I was in bed for like 3 days.
Well, this team will motivate you like that, and besides the fact that all I've done is called them soft early in the year, and I was like, I better back this up right here and show them some Lady Buff tough.
Last question right here.
Well, I was for both players too. Can you just talk about how the team maybe gel and rally around that, and say, we've got to step up even more because of seeing her on the sidelines. Either one.
Go for it, Sean.
Nope. Her leadership means a lot to us. Like she said, we have to be strong when, a big chief is down. We have to pull together and fight. I mean, she fights every day for us, whether we know it or not, on and off the court. So we have to step up and have her back anytime that she needs us. And I think we did a good job of that tonight also, is stepping up for her.
Yes, they did.
I just want to add that that we talk a lot about how when good things are happening, bad things always seem to come. And so we were when we got our text or whatever at dinner last night, we knew it was Satan just attacking, and we knew that it was just one of those things that's just going to motivate us, and that we could get it done. And it was one of those balls thrown at us again. So it fired us up, really, fueled the fire, and we knew there was no doubt in my mind that she was going to be sitting on the bench tomorrow. I didn't roll her hospital bed in here, but she was going to be there.
Ladies, congratulations, Coach. Ladies, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
6 p.m. championship game.
You can have it. I strongly encourage you to take it.